Welcome to PC Gaming Tech Summary. I'm your host Gamer, and I'm going to get right to it. Here are the Gen 7 CPUs approved for Windows 11, and that is of 29th of August 2021. Here they are. Well, what do you think? Let me know if you have one of those CPUs in the comments below, please. I'm very interested as to what percentage of people have those. It seems as if most people have a 7700K or 7700 or 7500, something along those lines. I actually saw on the list of approved CPUs the other day, or it might have been yesterday, I saw one of the Gen 7s, but I just wanted to confirm things. Just let the dust settle before I make a video. Also, the tool that Microsoft first published when they first announced Windows 11, there was a check, a health check, a PC health check tool. And I actually tried that the other day and it worked. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't want to just, jump the gun and say something that was not accurate or wrong. Because even though we do strange videos and things, I always try to be very truthful about the tech. It basically comes out, it tells me that, that my processor is not approved. And that's the main thing. It does give some other bits and pieces to bring attention to. Unfortunately, I don't see any Gen 6 processors on the list. My understanding is there's no AMD Ryzen 1 CPUs on the list yet. On October 20th, now, 20th of October, at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I expect there to be an announcement from Microsoft regarding Windows 11. So just stay tuned. Let's see if this comes to be true. We were looking at around the 25th. Now it's the 20th. A week later, on October 27th, we may hear something about the Gen 12 Alder Lake CPUs, which will be very interesting. So it looks as if there's not going to be a huge FPS gain, but you now have cores that are meant for multitasking, okay? So they can have your Chrome open in the background. If you need to have your social media or whatever open in the background, those cores will take care of that, and then you'll have faster gaming cores, basically, to play your games. So it should be a much smoother and less stuttering and that kind of thing. Unfortunately, the CPUs aren't keeping up with the GPUs, the graphics processing units. So there seems to be a bottleneck there where the CPUs just can't produce the frames fast enough for the 3090, for the 6900 XT, that kind of thing. Hey, I don't know. We'll see what the future brings. If that gap continues for many years to come, or what. But it's very interesting anyways. So I think we all want to see graphics cards that can produce lifelike images, have games be really lifelike looking. And we're starting to approach it now, but it might be another 10 years down the track really before it becomes affordable for us to have that kind of technology in our living room. So we'll just wait and see. Now that I mentioned Alder Lake and Gen 12, well, back in the day, there was an ASRock motherboard that had 2 slots for DDR3, or you could put 2 slots of DDR4 RAM in. So, hello, motherboard makers, Intel, are you listening? Would somebody please make a board that will take either DDR4 or DDR5 instead of us having to make a choice? Well, with the DIMMs these days, you can have 32 megabytes on one DIMM, which with 2 of those be 64, be more than enough for most people. These days, 32 gig will be just fine for years to come, even for our video editing. So, that would be 16 gig sticks, wouldn't it? 2 16 gig sticks? Okay, that would be great. Are you listening? Somebody make it. ASRock? Asus? Come on, somebody. Give us a choice, because what I hear now is that the low end and the mid end will have DDR4, like the low class citizens, and the upper class will have DDR5. Now, come on, man. Somebody get on the program and give us a chance to participate. Also, I hear with Alder Lake is that Intel is only going to release the K and the KF. Oh, man. Really? I don't want a KF. A KF is useless if you have a problem with your graphics card and you're trying to troubleshoot. Okay? So, I also hear AMD. Hey, news here. AMD is going to start making CPUs with the onboard graphics as a standard thing. Well, I hope that is true. I hope it's not a bad rumor, and I hope they do that, because that is one of the factors that keeps me a bit hesitant about going there. Because if I'm going to build a computer, I still want to be able to see my display if my graphics card's not set up properly, or it's not working, or it's malfunctioning, or whatever, you know? Please, give us a break. Now, Intel is going to release a new GPU at the beginning of 2022, so it's going to be very interesting. I think we need some more GPUs on the market that might be helpful, hopefully, and hopefully Intel will serve gamers, you know. Hopefully some gamers, a few gamers can get GPUs this year. That'd be nice. I've entered a contest to win one of those, so we'll see if I win it. Oh man, that'll be sweet. Okay. I'm going to put links in the description below again for the Windows 11 compatibility and the list of CPUs. So yeah, if you're looking for some more reading material, then just check the links in the description below. Now, another thing that I've heard is that that when Windows 11 gets released, that if there are CPUs that aren't on the compatibility list, approved CPUs, you'll still be able to install Windows 11 if you wish, and you'll have less support. So what that entails, what that exactly, the specifics of that have not been released. We don't know. Yeah, so I know it's a bit frustrating for all of you out there. You want to know the answers today and now. So that's why I gave you this list straight away. No mucking around, all right? Thanks for joining us here on PC Gaming Tech Summary. And don't forget, you'll be seeing me in the next video.
No.